Thank you, Inez.
Thank you.
One of the biggest tech stories making headlines has been, of course, Samsung's Galaxy Note 7 and in the accompanying recall.
Yeah, you are a Samsung user, right?
Yes, but not a Note 7. No.
Okay, so your phone is safe. Keep it there. That's fine. Samsung is kicking off an exchange program that's offering owners a chance to replace the Note 7, which has been catching fire on several occasions. Now, tech expert Shelly Palmer is in now to explain why the batteries are exploding, why this is not perhaps just a Samsung problem. We're going back and forth about this. I said to you, the phone blows up.
Yeah. So
that's an issue, Shelly.
One does not want an exploding phone.
Right.
So
note to self.
Let's just note to self. Don't have your phone explode. So the phones don't explode. The batteries do. And by the way, not all the batteries. Samsung was very, very vigilant, and they were incredibly smart. They just recalled the whole batch of them. And what you need to do, if you actually, we'll get serious for 1 second, if you own a Note 7 and you bought it before the 15th of September, go to the website and type in your serial number. If you need to send it back, they'll give you a new phone. If you don't need to send it back, you don't need to worry. The phone is safe, or as safe as any phone or any device with a lithium-ion battery in it. And that's the part I want to talk about today, because lithium-ion batteries are in everything. There are billions of them out in the wild. They're in every phone. They're in almost every device that you can recharge that has a lithium-ion battery in it at this point. And lithium-ion batteries are generally very, very safe. As a matter of fact, they're so safe that when one of them blows up, it makes the news. That's how rare a phone blowing up is. We're talking not a few million devices out there. There are billions of lithium-ion batteries, and they are everywhere. So when one say, oh, they blow up, it's like, wow. No, they don't. A few of them overheat. We see it in laptops all the time. You see it anytime that you see a battery kind of expand and that sort of oozes. That's technically the same thing. It's called a thermal runaway. That's causing it either to catch fire or to explode. It's just different degrees of what's going on with the battery.
So if you have a device with a lithium-ion battery, how do you treat it properly? Is there such a thing as overcharging?
Well, there is.
Should you place the phone on certain surfaces versus others?
So here's the deal.
Away from me, if that's the one that's...
You should never overcharge a phone. They don't have a memory effect. People think you have to train lithium-ion batteries.
Yeah.
Remember, we had like, oh, drain it every time. If you drain a lithium-ion battery all the way to the end, it's ruined. You have to have at least a 40% charge in it all the time.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that. Wait, that's across the board, not just with this
lithium-ion battery, not lithium polymer, not any other kind of lithium. Like, if you have a lithium-ion battery, and you can tell because it says Li-ion or some version of Li-ion or lithium-ion battery, that it has no memory effect. It's got a little circuit in it that actually prevents you from completely discharging it, and also it monitors itself to make sure that it's safe all the time. If you crush it, if your laptop falls really hard and you see the case dink, there's a separator between the cathode and the anode in that battery, and if the two chemicals touch each other, that's what starts the thermal runaway. So if you break that separator, if that separator cracks, how can it crack? Well, it can boil away if you leave it in the sunlight on your dashboard all day. The dashboard gets up to 140, 150 degrees. The phone starts to cook. Not good for the battery. Generally, you just treat it like you treat something you care about. You know, keep it out of superheat. Don't bend it. Don't break it. Don't puncture it. Other than that, they're incredibly safe. They're really incredibly safe. So that's the lithium-ion story. And yes, the memory effect, people always make that mistake. I hear it every day. Oh, you know, I have to just train my battery. And if it's a lithium-ion battery, you don't. And just the overcharging issue doesn't happen because of the regulator. In general, if it's any other kind of battery, you do not want to leave it plugged in all night. You just don't.
Shelly, good info, and the replacement Samsungs are available tomorrow. We should also mention
more information on your website, ShellyPalmer.com.
Shelly Palmer.
We'll love that. Good
Thanks,
info.